This portion of The Edge in Southern Utah is brought to you by Jensen Bayless, attorneys and counselors at law, specializing in legal needs throughout Utah for estate planning, construction, business, real estate, and civil litigation. Find out more at jensenbayless.com.
Hello and welcome to The Edge here in Southern Utah with KCSG. We're recording here at the beautiful Falls Event Center with myself, Splendor, and Amy McAllister, and we've got a special guest here, Mari, with the Southern Utah Home Builders. We're going to talk about the Parade in Paradise that's happening this year, getting ready to kick off. And
yeah, we're so excited that KCSG is covering this, and because a lot of us don't know the history, and I was wondering if you could share the history of SUBA and the Parade of Homes with us.
Sure, absolutely. First of all, thank you for having us. We're really excited to be here and be a part of the community. The Southern Utah Home Builders Association has been around approximately 1987. Originally, it was started by just a handful of builders. They were having some problems with city ordinances, and so instead of tackling it by themselves, they actually decided to work together and to problem solve and work really well with the cities, and so they formed the Home Builders Association. It did disband for a little bit, and then it came back, and then in 1991, the St. George Area Parade of Homes started. And Carol Sapp was a former executive officer. Yeah, and many people in this community
She just
know
retired.
her. Yeah, and she's doing wonderfully, and her family. And it's interesting to find out how the Parade of Homes started, and they actually sold tickets out of Smith's parking lot.
I remember that.
And early in the day, yeah, they had about 5,000 people, and compared to 2016, we had over 36,000. So it has grown and grown, and we really appreciate everyone that lives here and all the visitors that come from all over the state and actually throughout the nation. We get people from all over the country that have supported the Parade of Homes, so we're excited.
We also appreciate, as a community, we appreciate what the Parade of Homes and what SUBA does for our community.
So we're at our parade site for 2017. Up in Eagle Summit Estates in the Washington area. We've lived here since 2005, and before that my wife and I traveled down to St. George every year to visit the Parade of Homes. So the Parade of Homes has, a very special meaning in my heart. We've enjoyed it for 20-something years. So we love it. So to be a part of it and be involved in it and be a builder in it is definitely something that I really, really respect and enjoy doing.
I know the hotels fill up and the restaurants, so you can't even drive down the streets when it's the Parade of Homes. But do you have any of the statistics or any of the numbers of what it does for us?
Yeah, absolutely. The parade starts President's Day weekend, and this year it starts February 17th and runs through the 26th. And so the first weekend's President's Day weekend, and usually the lodging sells out. Now, there are other things going on, events and tournaments, but I know a lot of people want to come from northern Utah.
They do.
They want to come out of the snow, and we are so blessed here to live in beautiful southern Utah where we enjoy our sunshine. I think over 340 days of sunshine. So it's a perfect opportunity to come down. Many people make it a family reunion.
Yes.
They come and they visit family or they get together with friends. And so our theme this year is Parade in Paradise, no ordinary parade. And in our ad, we actually feature, a mom and a daughter, I believe it is, who make it a tradition to come down and to see what's new in home building. Whether you're interested in an actual parade home, which would be wonderful. I'm still waiting for that day to come for myself personally.
Me too.
But, all the parade builders, the 28 builders that are featured, can actually build you your own parade home. Your budget may not allow to include all the bells and whistles, but, all of these homes can be built for less expensive money as well. Or some just come to get decorating ideas.
I
we're
love
going
the decoration.
into
There's
springtime.
Such fun ideas.
Here we have the designer trying to figure things out. This is Mary Ann Sachs. She's the designer extraordinaire.
And Michelle Craw is my assistant.
So they are working to perfect this bonus room area, which, if you look how big it is, it's about just over.
54 feet in length.
So over 1,000 square feet just in this room. And we're trying to make it a fun craft game room, play area for kids, an area where mom can kind of work on projects, but also watch the kids. And Marianne has got some killer ideas for this space, so looking forward to seeing you come to the Parade of Homes and see what she comes up with.
Yeah, you'll see people taking pictures all throughout, and
That's right.
yeah, it is
Yeah.
a family affair for us. It's when my family, they all come down, and I know they're all going to be here during the Parade of Homes, and it's just an event that we go do with my aunts and cousins, and
That's great.
Yeah.
And since you mentioned that, people coming down, it really has made a positive impact on our community. We figure it's well over $500 million has been contributed to our local economy since the parade has begun.
so what do they do with that? What do they do with the money? How does it affect Suba? How does it affect our community?
Well, first of all, to put on an event of this size, there is a lot of expenses involved. And with the builders and the subcontractors, the people that participate in the parade, we try to keep the fees down, minimal as possible. But just the advertising alone is a lot of money to get the word out about the parade, and there's many different factors, so the expenses. And then we also donate a portion of every ticket sold to Southern Utah Home Builders Care Foundation, which is our charitable arm of SUBA. Just last year, we built a 4,000 square foot pavilion at the Boy Scouts of America at Quail Creek. And they figure thousands and thousands of youth are going to enjoy that pavilion and learn vital skills that help them to become great leaders in our community.
Isn't it fun
And the
to see all
Doctors
the
for
builders come together and do something amazing for people and the amazing things they do? And we're going to talk about one of those builders when we come back.
And he's got 350 life-size animals mounted right now, and most of them are going to go in this house. So it's going to be a pretty unique house for the parade.